Now, welcome to your beautiful home. Hi, this is Jake Bautista, and today we are touring this brand new, modern, elegant, and sleek 5-bedroom house and lot for sale located here in Alabang West near Daang Road near Alabang, Muntinlupa City. This has such an impactful facade, and this 3-level property has a total floor area of approximately 542 square meters and a lot area of 334 square meters. This is such a well-planned community, very peaceful with excellent access towards Skyway and South Luzon Expressway. Now let's go. Upon entering the pedestrian gate to your right, you have a covered carport area for 4 vehicles. You have load-bearing tiles, access towards your kitchen through this door. You also have provision here if you have an electric vehicle. This can be the source of your charging station. This area has such a calming feel in the afternoons. This is the west side of the property, and as you can see, on the other side, you have a nice pocket garden so that you have that pop of greenery upon going in and out of the house, and access towards the swimming pool area, which we will explore in a little while. Let's head on over towards your main entry. Now, welcome to your beautiful home. This property has a very premium feel in terms of the finish. You have a high ceiling space for your open concept living and dining area. You have this nice design for your wall upon entering the property, and it very nicely conceals a hidden storage room. So a nice utility space. And then on this side, you have a entertainment console with an elegant touch in terms of the lighting. And another nice touch for this property is that you have these quality UPVC windows which have an accordion screen, because this is so nicely designed that this is facing the east side of the property. So this has the morning light, and in the afternoon, it's already so cool. And in terms of shade, there's also a provision here where you can install curtains. You have 2 sliding doors, one on the living space and one here beside the dining area. Now, the dining space is defined by the cove lighting design here. There's even an electrical provision if you'd like to have a large light fixture over your dining table. This space is large enough to have a table for 6, 8, perhaps even 10 people. This is such a nice corner of the property because this side leads out towards a tiled space with nice maki plants here. And on the other side, you have your swimming pool area. From this angle, you can appreciate the east side facing facade of the property. You have a relaxing plunge pool with tiles that change color once they're exposed to the water. You have steps here leading towards your patio space. And this can fit a table and a couple of chairs as a nice lounge area. You can access once again the side of the house towards the front from this side. And then you can access your modern kitchen also from this sliding door. Now we're back in, and let's take a look at your modern kitchen. This is such a stunning kitchen in terms of the aesthetic, with the color of the countertop matching the cabinetry. You also have a quality Ladgermania range hood over an induction cooktop. In addition, you have stainless steel pull-outs here already. So plenty of storage. You can potentially have a microwave or a small oven here, and then your refrigerator on the other side. This is such a nice meal prep space with the stainless steel sink. This is a Hansgrohe branded sink as well, and this is such a nice vantage point while you're looking at your dining, living, and swimming pool space. Now, on top of your well-planned modern kitchen, you also have an auxiliary kitchen space which has a stainless steel countertop and a heavy cooking area with a 4-burner cooktop and a range hood already. So you can do some heavy washing here, and it's directly connected to your staff room, which already has a bathroom. And then you have access here towards the back of the house, giving you access towards another door leading towards the parking area. You already have plumbing fixed here, so you can have your laundry space on this side. And then you have a bathroom right here and a second staff room. So you can see the size. And then of course you have your pump room area here beside the swimming pool. Now we're back here towards your main kitchen. And here you have access towards your powder room, where you have such an elegant finish. You also have color branded fixtures. And this gives you access towards your parking area. My first impression for this property for the ground level is it's so well designed. You have centralized air conditioning unit here, so you don't have any freestanding air conditioning unit that can get in the way of the view and the furniture. You have such a nice open view because of all the floor to ceiling windows, which maximizes the morning light and at the same time gives you all this ambient light in the afternoon. Okay? And now let's head on up towards your second level. You have beautiful natural wood flooring here and such a premium feel for the entire space. Welcome to the second level of the property, and from this angle, you can see that you have a nice open hallway and natural wood also even for the hallway space. You can see also that you have a floating staircase design, and this is well designed even thinking of the safety of pets. So you have this barrier here so that even if you have pets, they're protected. And now let's take a look at the first room. First room is quite spacious such that you can fit a queen-sized bed right here, and you have all these outlets on the other side so you can have your entertainment console. It also has a spacious balcony area. You have a stainless steel trimming here, adding additional support to your tempered glass barrier, which adds to the modern feel of the facade of the house. Let's head on in. You already have a Panasonic split type air conditioning unit. And here, let's take a look at the bathroom. What's nice for this property is there's a lot of storage and you have quality finishes for the bathrooms as well. As you can see, this is such a nicely spaced bathroom with quality fixtures, color branded for the sink and for the toilet. And even the size of the mirror is quite significant. And the designers were even able to put natural ventilation through the windows. Let's now take a look at your second bedroom. Right across the hall with a similar size. I love the finish of the flooring. The natural wood isn't a shiny finish, it's more of a matte finish which feels very refined. And you once again have your windows here and that accordion screen design. The balconies don't have access to each other, so that gives privacy between the rooms. And a nice touch, it's also covered. And here you have your ensuite bathroom. Once again, with the built-in cabinetry. And even the sink here is Toto branded. I love the premium finish and feel of this home. And on top of the living space downstairs, you have a second living room amenity here. At the second floor, I love the feel of this space. This has the feel of Canadian pine wood. In terms of the look, you can have an entertainment console right here. And another nice touch is you have this sliding door and a tempered glass barrier here. So if you open this up, you're overlooking your pool and this feels like a covered balcony. But of course, you can close this up and you have your air conditioning unit here. And on this side, you have your third room. Now, what's great about the design of this property is that the west side facing rooms don't have large windows. So they're still quite cool in the afternoons, but they still have that light. I love the design on this side. You see this recessed window design. You have that natural light, but you don't have that heat. And this is also a nice space in terms of interior design to display items as well. And that's quite unique. And here you have this, at first glance might seem like a balcony, but this is actually access towards a safety feature, a fire exit, which can access all 3 levels. So even though it's just 3 levels, the designer still made sure to include this. And to maximize the design, they had this steel mesh design to add to the facade, to hide this space. But at the same time, it has this utility of giving so much ventilation to the room. On top of the ventilation, you once again have that feature of being able to open this up, overlooking your swimming pool area, making this room another balcony type room. And on this side, you have your walk-in closet space and bathroom. This can serve as a nice in-law suite as well in terms of the size. And you have a grander feel because of the size of the door. If you have grown kids who just got married and you want your grandkids to stay with you, this is a fantastic family home. Here we are at the staircase leading to the 3rd level, and you can see here that raised ceiling adding to the facade of the property. This is such a nice feel, and that cladding is a blend of modernity but at the same time has that warmth of a family home. And this is such a nice touch having the tiles at the facade of the house here, so you have that consistent aesthetic throughout the property. And now let's take a look here at your fourth room. This is very similar to the first room in terms of the size. Of course, you once again have that balcony with a nicer vantage point. You can even see some of the buildings in the Alabang area from here. And check out the ceiling height. Even on the third floor, you have such a high ceiling. And here you have your walk-in closet space. Check out the size of the storage space here. And once again, that layout of the bathrooms, similar to the rooms downstairs. And what's nice here is you have direct access here towards a third family area. So you have your ground level family living space, you have your second floor den space, and then you have this third area. This multi-purpose family den space can be a great home office, study area, and in terms of the design of the shelves here, this can also be a great potential library. And it even has a spacious balcony. Now this is such a spacious balcony, and you also have this covering here, and you have a nice view of the Daang area. But we're far enough that you don't have that noise pollution. And just as an idea, you can potentially close this off and make this an anteroom of this room. So that's just an idea. There's so many things you can potentially do. But now let's take a look at this balcony space, which you can access from the hallway. And here we have access once again to your fire exit, but the space is maximized for a larger balcony overlooking the swimming pool, and I love the interaction between the two balconies as well. And you can also open up the sliding door for the fifth room, which we will take a look at right here. This is your primary bedroom. You can identify this as the primary bedroom because of the raised ceiling. And you see that you have a small window here so that you're not exposed to the afternoon sun, but you have all this natural light care of the morning side facing windows here, which also have accordion screens, that balcony overlooking the swimming pool, and of course what makes this particular room stand out the most is this gorgeous walk-in closet. Ha. This is just beautiful with the raised ceiling, that design, it's so warm, and you have the lighting as well. Such a nice display area for your personal items. A nice area also here for storage, and then a dresser space right here with a mirror. And check out on the other side your shoe rack space. And then you also have this sliding door giving separation from your master bathroom. Now look at the size of this space. You have natural light but absolute privacy. You have this dual vanity sink space with a countertop design similar to what you have in the modern kitchen. So you have that consistent aesthetic once again. Additional storage here, a color branded freestanding bathtub. Once again, natural lighting but absolute privacy. Also a color branded toilet and a shower area with even a seat. Truly fitting for your primary bathroom, and walk-in closet space. And that caps off our tour of this brand new modern 5-bedroom house and lot for sale here in Alabang West, near Daang Road, near Alabang, Muntinlupa City. Thank you for joining us in this tour. And if you want to know more about this property or visit it in person, just contact us through our details in the description below. You can also send us a message and follow us through Instagram, Facebook, and also on TikTok. And if you have a property you'd like to feature through our channel, you can send us an email at metroguiderealty@gmail.com. Once again, my name is Jake Bautista. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bring you clarity, quality, and convenience in finding a great Metro Manila home for you and your family.